Hi, Captain Shirk. You're with which regiment?
93rd Pennsylvania Volunteer Infantry.
Can you tell me what that means?
That means that's the unit that was formed in Lebanon County in 1861.
And who was your financier?
George Dawson Coleman.
Wow. And where was your encampment?
At now present Monument Park.
And can you tell me, today's reenactment, was that of an actual battle?
No, that was just something we dreamed up, the commanders, and we didn't recreate any battle.
Okay, I was curious. Now, when you're out there, do you guys wear earplugs or anything? There's a lot of noise.
Some guys do, but I don't, because I can't hear what's going on.
Okay. And it's not live ammunition. What do they shoot with?
Absolutely not. It's just the black powder igniting, making the noise. That's it.
Okay. So when you're out here, do you eat regular food or do you eat food?
Some guys cook over the fire. A lot of guys live out of their ice chests in their tent.
Okay.
So we all got to go back to work Monday morning.
Are you still working?
And I'm retired.
I wondered because it seems like I've known you quite a while.
I've been doing this since 1987.
87.
I've been around a while.
So it's 32 years.
It's a long time, yes.
It is a long time. You got a buddy here getting some nice cool water. Did you have something to drink since you got off the field?
No. This is it. We keep hydrated. That's one of the things. You got to keep drinking.
So if somebody's interested in joining your reenactment, how would they go about that?
All we got to do is call me at 717-933-4294 or email drshirk93@comcast.net.
Okay. And how many of these reenactments do you do in a year?
We do 2 a month from April till November.
Oh, okay. That's quite a few.
Yeah.
And how many are in your battalion right now?
The battalion, we might have 250 guys. In this company, I have 35 guys on paper. If I get 20 out of reenactment, I'm lucky.
Okay, and tell me about the 93rd. How many people did they actually have involved?
They left Lebanon with 1,082 men in officer in 1861, October of 1861.
1861. And when they came home, how many men were there?
They suffered 65% casualties until they got home.
Really? That's a lot, isn't it?
A lot of guys died of disease in the camp.
So it wasn't necessarily by gunshot?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Now, when you were out there in the field back in the day, did they like hunt for game or did they take provisions along?
No, they had a supply train.
They had supplies.
With hardtack crackers and fresh beef. They might have got it on occasion, and army bread. So they get somewhere where there's an orchard, they help themselves.
So, one other thing I'm really curious about, I saw the Confederate flag flying on the other side. Did that actually happen in the battles in 1861?
That's the Confederate battle flag. That is not the Confederate national flag.
Oh, and what is the difference?
That's the battle flag. The Confederate national was those red, white, blue stripe with the 13 stars in the blue.
Okay. So they are different.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, I know the American flag's different because we have more states now.
Well, back then, the star pattern wasn't unified. You could put the stars on the blue any way you wanted to.
Okay. Well, you guys are doing a swell job in educating the next generations coming up here about our history and how we got to where we are. We want to say thank you. I think people learn more today watching something like this than reading it in a book. It just seems to have more impact. And I think you're using more of your senses and you'll remember a whole lot more too.
To actually get to experience it, it just adds a dimension to what actually happened.
Yeah.
And for us, mostly, it's like, we're here to show people what the soldiers went through. I mean, there's a lot of other issues, but we deal with the soldiers.
The heat.
Yeah, it's like everything what they went through. You know, how they lived, how they died. That's the whole point of us as military reenactors.
Mm-hmm. We're at Union Canal Tunnel Park, and they're doing a Civil War reenactment today. The battle starts at 2 o'clock. Looks like they're forming their troops together here. Looks like the 93rd Regiment. Must be hot in those blue uniforms. They sleep in the tents overnight. It's a nice weekend for it. I don't know if he hears me. That was loud.
Nice, gentlemen. Very nice. Battalion, ready. And fire. Prime. Battalion, ready. And fire. Recover. Hard. Shoulder. Hard. Order! March! In place! Rest!
It's not mine anyway.
troops, the Union troops are over there by the tree line right now. Looks like they're all ready, getting that cannon all loaded up.
All right, come on, show up. That's supposed to be done. Gun number 3 ready, sir. 2 ready, sir. Hold.
I have my earplugs in, so bring yours along if you come out.
Oh, shoot. Wait until you hear these.
Come in 25th Street off of 422 to get here. Or if you're coming down 72, come down, let's see, it would be, I think it's 22nd Street. Turn right on Union Canal Drive and you'll come right back to the Union Canal Tunnel Park.
We've all been dead by now. Not as you shoot. Well, he didn't tell us to go. I said commence firing gunners. At least you heard me.
Cannonballs were made over in Cornwall. So we have a lot of history here. And the 93rd Regiment was at what's now Memorial Park. It's Camp Coleman. So it's part of our local history as well. A lot of light with that one.
Side of the trees, folks.
Well, today's Sunday and we're back at the Union Canal Tunnel Park. The Union troops are advancing. And the Confederate troops are just over the knoll, or the small hill. You can see the smoke rising. You can see the American flag. children will learn more coming out to watch this than they will from the history books, because they can see the uniforms and talk to the soldiers, ask them questions, see how they eat and where they sleep in their tents. All kinds of things like that. So, dancing some more. Maybe not so much. Probably trying to lure the Union soldiers in to think that they've got it made. And giving some kind of a signal. They must be retreating the way it looks. Maybe not. Maybe they're just regrouping. The Union soldiers are coming back. They brought another group of Confederates from the field, from the woods on the left there. American flag just went down. There it is.
They're flanking them.
Oh, they're going to take their cannon.
They did.
Yeah, the guy in the cannon's leaning there like he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah.
They just captured their cannon.
Ain't good.
That's not a good sign.
Cease fire.
Oh, they're going to talk now. Negotiate, maybe.
Yep.
Oh, when you do live video, you never know who's going to walk in front of the camera. Sorry. The battle is over. Troops are going back to their camp.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to